So first of all, for those who don't know Greg Nice is a lot of things. We're gonna talk about.
I am a fan. Like
Oh,
Oh my
word.
God.
Word. Appreciate it, bro. Thank
So
you.
so Greg Nice is a lot of things in one. We're gonna he wears the hat of music producer, but he also is a DJ. How has coronavirus like drastically affected like your life? You feel like from the DJ standpoint?
I'm gonna say this as in sensitively considered as I possibly can. No.
Okay. How so, man? How do you feel like you've been able to overcome like all of this pandemic and all of this drama?
Yo, I think I learned. I didn't learn it, but maybe it was revealed to me. I don't know. Like during the whole pandemic and stuff like that, I actually figured out that like I'm very much an introvert.
Man, so me as well. So being locked in the house is not a bad thing.
It
For me, it's
didn't-
beautiful.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like I like to go outside.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily have to have people interactions.
right.
To some degree, it's cool. But even in those spaces, like I think I'm more the kind of person that I enjoy being around people, but I don't necessarily have to talk to anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
feel you.
it's
I feel
cool.
you.
So that's kind of what the pandemic situation has revealed to me. Between that and then just like I'm always going. So like even in pandemic mode, I'm still thinking about the next play.
Right.
Or how I'm about to set up the next play. So nothing stopped. You know what I mean? It was just like, all right, well, maybe certain residencies that I had or certain calendar dates that I had, of course, they went away.
Right.
But other than that, like nothing stopped.
This is like a reshift of focus more so. Sounds like for you.
Yo, like I just dialed in. I started like really, I renovated my basement
Nice.
and really got that going to make it like the sort of studio space that I want it to be.
Nice.
Bought a bunch of cameras. Figured that out. Like every other DJ in the world, I'm all over OBS. Like I became a OBS engineer over this whole situation. But like that's it though.
Yeah, I saw your setup last night. You had things like fading in and out. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, you got the video playing and the angle switching. I'm like, okay. I dig it, man.
And I'm still not like, this is a month of crash course. So it's not like I'm amazing at it, but
But like with anything, you give it time and then
it get
you're
there.
off to the races.
It get there.
For sure.
Yeah, so I haven't been like tripping out. I ain't been in the house like going crazy and nothing like that. And then two, my day job, like I'm an essential employee, so I've been outside.
So it hasn't been bad at all. Not bad. Well, let me not say not bad at all. It's been like you said. It's been a shift. It's been more so of a shift.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it. That's beautiful, man.
yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful.
Some stuff I think like if you like the common sense approach was wash your hands, wear your mask, stay out of people's face.
Right.
Aside from the frequency of washing my hands, everything else was standard operating.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I had to adjust or pivot too crazy.
Right.
That's the type time I was on anyway.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
I think for creatives and like for producers and for people who are like in the music, like this is not a bad time. Like this is it's a time to go through your catalog. It's a time to sharpen your sword. It's a time to like find out what you have and utilize it better. It's a time to like find other resources that like kind of pertain to what you do. Like all I've done literally is just like learn so much stuff that I didn't really place. Like I felt like I didn't have the time to learn before.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been bad for me. For sure, man.
One of my as far as the pandemic, like one thing that I love and hate at the same time is like social media. Like you jump on social media to figure out what's going on at any given time. Especially like when it's not a pandemic.
Yeah.
You're just on social media, you scrolling, you trying to figure out what's going on or whatever. Being that I DJ, the thing that I hate and love is it took a pandemic for people to actually start paying attention to DJs.
That kind of why do you think that is? Why do you think DJs aren't getting the attention as much as say like producers or like MCs? Like why are DJs not getting attention?
I think you have to create, like anything else. You create your own, I guess, notoriety or your own space.
Yeah.
And people rock with you because that's the guy, right?
Yeah.
But outside of that, honestly, man, I think the perception of a DJ more times than not is it's like you're a human jukebox.
No, absolutely not. Like DJs have like a style and like they can
For
like
sure.
it's almost like the way that I see DJing now. I can't say that I've always seen it like this, but I feel like you are literally like the way that somebody plays an instrument, like you're literally like playing your crates in a way that like you're conducting an orchestra of a party, right?
Sure. Right.
Like
right.
if that makes any sense.
No, it does. But
yeah.
but the only where it breaks down at is, see, like because of spaces you're in, and even like if we look at craft beer, like you guys are able to look at craft beer and break down the flavor profile of beer.
Yeah.
Or music. You listen to music and you're able to recognize certain drum kits and patterns within the music, right? The everyday person that's walking around, they don't have no clue of any of that stuff. They don't know how to identify the individuality of anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, even when you listen to guys like Nyce, and shout out to Nyce for everything that he's done during the pandemic. You know, he's filling up 2 and 3 stadiums technically of
just
people
on IG.
On IG. Yeah, listening to him DJ.
Yeah.
Nobody's in there listening to it from the standpoint of like, this guy has so many skills, like he's cutting and scratching, and nobody's thinking like that.
No.
You know what I mean? Where to somebody else, that's a part of their individual profile, right? Like I guess like a good way to put it would be like Nyce is like the domestic beer of DJs.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But then you have like some of the other guys, and hopefully what I aspire to be, we would be more of the craft beer of DJs, right? But at the end of the day, if nobody taught you how to look at it that way or even dial into it that way, I'm just another DJ.
Well, no, it's I think it's a niche appreciation
for sure.
So I mean, it's the same thing. You know, I feel like for most beat makers, right? Because I'm painfully aware that a lot of people cannot vibe with like my frequency, right? Like a lot of my closest friends and homies from back home, like they don't understand what I'm doing. Like it doesn't make sense to them. Like this is not like they're looking for like something that is like much bigger, and much like, you know. So like what I do is very niche, and like I think a lot of what we do is a very niche thing, which I'm not mad at, because the people who appreciate it are coming for that niche thing. Yeah. Like I don't grab Budweiser off the shelf because like I want to like be taken on a journey. I want to experience, bro. Like you feel me? Like I'm not just trying to drink a beer, right? Same thing with my music, same thing with my DJs, same thing with my artists. Like I want to be, same thing with food.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I want to be taken on a ride. Like I don't want, and I want to be mindless in this. Like that's a so I want to say that I might have heard this from like Knife Wonder, just like as far as like him saying like people don't know what they want. And like
never,
they don't have any idea what they want. So like you have the freedom to like do what you do, and like there are gonna be people who want it. They just don't even know it yet. Right. Like, you feel me? Like right.
I think, and that's 100% true. If you're on the creative side of that battle, like if you're the artist, if you're the DJ, whatever you are, if you're the creative on that side of the battle, then that's a fact that you have to like make sure that you're ever aware of. Yeah. Because society tells us, for some reason, like a fundamental fact of DJs is you're not going to please everybody.
Nah,
it's a fundamental fact.
You just can't,
right? You just had like a whole argument or whatever with your girl. You came into the club or whatever the case may be, and somehow all of that energy is projected at me because I'm not playing your song. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's not even about your song. Right? You just had a domestic issue. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But so you're not going to please everybody. So going back to what you just said, if we don't stay in touch with that fact, because society has us thinking and feeling that, I could be the biggest or the greatest or the whatever. Yeah. And everybody will. No, it's no such thing. There's no such thing.
You are now listening to the Beats, Brews, and Life podcast.